Hello everyone, welcome to my weekly Facebook Live. I am Ruth Norton with Ruth's Stamping Corner. Today I have a little bit of a different project for you. We're actually making 3 cards and then I have another 6 to show you. And these cards are all featuring products in our seasonal sale right now, which we'll talk about in just a minute. But I'm going to show you how simple it is to use our DSP to showcase on amazing cards. And then stay tuned for the end because, like I said, I have 6 additional cards using different DSPs, different layouts. So I think you're really going to love it. All right, let's jump into everything that's going on. My November paper pumpkin has shipped, so I'm excited to get that soon. As soon as it arrives, I'll go live. December's paper pumpkin is already available. The subscription period is already available. If you love this, make sure that you subscribe by December 10th. It's going to be 9 cards, 3 designs, 9 envelopes, and an acetate box to fit cards and envelopes in. So this is going to make a great little New Year's gift you can give to somebody, or just get yourself a little jump start on cards for the new year. So I think this is going to be a gorgeous kit. Make sure you subscribe by December 10th. As soon as my November paper pumpkin shows up, I will go live with that as well. We have new online exclusives this month. If you haven't checked them out yet, make sure that you head to my online store, check out the brand new online exclusives. These are products that are only available in my online store, but they are gorgeous products. We don't know if they'll be restocked, so if you see something you love, make sure you grab it. Sometimes when the items sell out, they won't be restocked, so if you love it, grab it. All right, going on right now, we are smack dab in the middle of the seasonal sale. It started yesterday. Tomorrow is the last day, so this is a fun flash sale, and there are lots of things on sale. So we have 10% off ribbons and trims. All of these are from the annual catalog, so the holiday catalog doesn't count for any of these, but 10% off ribbons and trims, 15% off inks. That includes Stampin' Blends, ink pads, ink refills, Stampin' Right markers, Versamark, Memento. Any ink is going to be 15% off. Now it doesn't include bundles of products, so like the bundle of all 4 color groups for the Stampin' Right markers, that is not discounted, but if you want that discounted price, you just buy each color group separately and you'll get that 15% off. So 15% off of inks, and that includes a ton of stuff. 20% off papers. That's all DSPs, envelopes, cardstocks, specialty papers, memories, and more. So all papers in the annual catalog are 20% off. That is a huge savings. So make sure that you use this sale to stock up on what you've already used for Christmas crafting, or get a jump start on your crafting for the new year. Stock up on products that you know you're going to use. Cardstock, I have to order cardstock all the time. I go through that pretty frequently, so I love that it is discounted. Make sure that you stock up on it. Get your favorite colors of inks. Make sure you grab those ink pads, ink refills, Stampin' Blends, Stampin' Right markers of your favorite colors. Get them now when they're on sale. Everybody could use a little savings. All right, now if you are shopping the seasonal sale, make sure you head to my online store. This is the host code to use when you're shopping my online sale. That is my November host code. All orders, every $50 you order, you're going to be entered into a drawing that's placed in my online store. Use as a host code. Every $50 you're going to be placed in a drawing to win a brand new package of the All About Autumn DSP. This DSP is no longer available for purchase. This one's sold out and Stampin' Up is not restocking it. This is from our mini catalog. It is a stunning, stunning stack of DSP. And I have an extra one. So I'm going to give it away to one of my customers who uses the host code or shops during the seasonal sale. So shops between yesterday and tomorrow when the seasonal sale ends. And for every $50 you spend, you're going to get an entry. So if you spend $100, you're going to get 2. Now, if your order's over $150, don't use the host code. You're going to receive Stampin Rewards. You're still going to get entries into the paper package, and then you're going to save a lot. So use that host code, and who knows, maybe you'll be the lucky winner. Okay, now I have the mini catalog out here because I want to let you guys know, give you guys a bit of a heads up. We got the retiring list for the mini catalog. Now these will go on sale November 21st, so that is next week sometime. These will go on sale November 21st. You can save up to 60% off on retiring products in the mini catalog. So I will have a blog post out probably on November 20th to let you know all the details on this, but just be be warned, products will start selling out of our Christmas catalog. This catalog is only good through December. So if there are anything that you must have from that catalog that you haven't gotten yet, make sure that you shop. And then if you want to see what kind of discounts there's going to be, make sure you shop that sale on November 21st. I had to think about that date. Okay, so if you are shopping my online store, remember, please use this host code. All orders receive a PDF with 3 exclusive projects. If your order is over $50, you're going to receive the make and take that coordinates with that PDF as well. If you're watching this on Facebook, please like and share my video. That always helps me out. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. That helps me out as well. Okay, so like I said at the beginning, this Facebook Live is going to be a little bit different. We're making 3 cards, and I've already done all of my stamping in advance and all of my die cutting in advance, just to kind of speed up the video a little bit so you guys don't have to watch that, because we are making 3 cards. It gets a little bit repetitive. So I am using the Let's Go Fishing DSP. This is in our annual catalog. It is one of our DSPs. It's on sale. Let me see if I have it here to grab. I haven't used this one a lot, so I have a bunch of this DSP. So I thought this is a great DSP to break out and showcase for this fun technique. So there are gorgeous patterns in here. Now, some of them are obviously fish themed, but the reverse patterns of a lot of them are just basic, great, like masculine or just basic print patterns. So those are great for anybody. So I have this stack of cards, and we're actually going to do a different one with different DSPs in a different color palette, but it's all using the same Let's Go Fishing DSP. So aren't these fun? These are so gorgeous. Now my stamp sets on these, for all of my greetings, I used the Charming Sentiment stamp set. There are coordinating dies with this in our annual catalog as well. So, but this is just a great variety of sentiments. It's going to take you through the whole year. And then on my little label piece back here, I heat embossed in clear embossing powder this leaf from the Gorgeously Made dies, just to give it a little bit of extra depth to the card. So let's get started with trimming our DSP, because that is the main part of this. So I have 3 pieces, all different patterns of DSP from that Let's Go Fishing package, and they all measure 5 by 3 3/4. Now our DSP is thin enough that I'm going to be able to cut all 3 pieces on my paper trimmer. So make sure you have a really good paper trimmer for this. Our Stampin' Up! One is great. We're going to do a few marks to know where we're going to trim this. I'm going to grab a ruler and a pencil, and I'm going to mark 1 inch. I'm just going to mark on one of these. Let me put those away. I'm going to mark 1 inch on the top from the right. And you know what, this pattern is going to be a little bit hard to see that pencil mark, so let's try this one. So 1 inch on the top from the right. So I'm going to do a little mark. So I hope you can see that little mark. So that is on the top from the right. Now on the bottom down here, we're going to go 1 inch on the left side from the bottom. I'm just going to give that a little mark there too. That one's going to be a little harder to see, but that's okay. All right, now I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. Again, we're going to make sure these are all stacked nicely. It's important that you either get accurate measurements or that you cut them all together, because then they'll all fit together better. So I'm going to line up my mark here, and I'm going to line up my mark here. Move it up just a little bit. So line it up. And I'm going to close this, and I'm going to cut this. So we have this piece, and we have this piece. So let's take a look at what we have so far. So this is what we've cut so far. If there's any marks from the pencil line, just give a little quick erase and get rid of any marks that are going to show up. All right, now we're going to set our 3 triangle pieces aside. We'll set those aside, and I'm going to bring in this piece. We're going to do a little bit more measuring, and we're going to do 1 more cut. So from the bottom on the right side now, we're going to go up 1 inch, and I'm going to do a mark here. And then on this diagonal side right here, I'm going to line up the 1 inch down here at that corner, and I'm just going to mark this at 3 inches. Now this one isn't as important. Let me mark that. There we go. Because it doesn't matter too much where you cut it here, so you can just kind of line it up. But just trying to see my marks. All right. So you can kind of eyeball this one if you wanted, but I like to do them all accurately. So I have my mark here, I have my mark here, both lined up into my paper trimmer. And we're going to give that a little cut. Now again, if you need to erase any pencil lines, you can. So I'm gonna go through and erase this one, and there was one up here. Okay, so I think we're good. We're gonna move our paper trimmer out of the way. We're gonna bring in all of our pieces now. So this is gonna all fit together into that 5 by 3 3/4 inch piece of DSP that we had. So now all we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pieces, and I'm going to kind of just shuffle them up. So I'm gonna make sure there is a different pattern on each one. You have 3 different patterns, so they should all line up, and then they'll just puzzle piece together just like this, which gives you a gorgeous card. All the patterns coordinate. Our DSP is fantastic that way, that every pattern is going to coordinate with the others in the mini catalog or in the packages, so they work fantastic for that. So this is how we're going to make our 3 cards. Now you can put them like, move these 2 out of the way. You can do it like this. You can do it, you know, in a landscape mode like this. You can flip it all the way upside down like this, which is what I did for this one. So you can see that I went that way with this one, or you can do it with the triangle on the top left. However you want to do it. Once you have all of your pieces cut, you can do it however you want. So I have 3 pieces of Pebble Path. These are just slightly bigger. These are all 5 1/4 by 4, and we're just going to start adhering these down. So we're going to, start with this big kind of funky triangle looking one. And let me move, just grab one of these. I'm using liquid glue because it just helps get into those little points. Just make sure that you have an even border on the 3 sides, and then we'll just fill these in. So this one's going to go here, and this one's going to go here, just like that. Isn't that fun? So this is a really quick way, if you have lots of DSP, this is a really quick way you can make a stack of cards. These make great gifts for Christmas. And what better way to stock up on our DSP while it's on sale. Now our DSP, this one, like I said, this is the Let's Go Fishing one. It is 20% off, which makes it, let's see, I wrote it down. It's only $10 now for the whole package of DSP. And you can get a bunch of these cards out of one package of DSP. All right, let's do it again. So we'll bring in our next stack. I'll do it again. Actually, I like to start with this one. It gives you a better, because you're measuring on 3 sides, it gives you a better idea of the spacing. So you can get even spacing. That one. And then this goes here, right? And how does that go? Yeah, this one goes here. Okay. I am the worst at puzzles, so you have to make it an easy puzzle. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do it. All right. Go. And our final one. Now if you have somebody who loves fishing, you can absolutely do the fish side. I love these, the alternate side on these basic patterns. All right, so that is number 2 ready to go, and bring in our 3rd one. And so every card's going to be a little bit different. They're all going to be, you know, the same, but just a little bit different. So this is a great stack of cards to give to somebody for a gift for Christmas or just for birthdays, whatever. It's a great little stack. And you can do this with so many different DSPs. If you have somebody who loves flowers, do this with a floral DSP. Do this with our color group DSPs as well. Those are also on sale. All right, last piece, and then all of our little bases are all set. So once you get them all adhered down, you are ready to do whatever you want with them. Like I said, they can go in any orientation. Now, if you have the DSP that has a specific orientation, then you might need to stick with that one. So this is how we trimmed them. And so we'll stick with that orientation. All right, so I have 3 pieces of boho blue ribbon, and we're going to just adhere these to the back. So I'm going to go right below halfway down with my Stampin' Seal. I'm just going to add a little bit to the back of each one. And we're just going to run this across. I have a lot of excess ribbon here. Where's my ribbon scissors? All right, and then we'll set these aside and we'll stick them down to our card base. Just make sure they're nice and straight on the front. And do the next one. When you're making a stack of cards, it's going to go quicker if you do it assembly style. So that means do all of your stamping at once. Do all of your cutting at once. Do all of your gluing at once. And by doing it assembly style that way, your cards are going to go together much quicker. Oh, look, that's really crooked. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. There we go. Much better. And this one is our last one. We'll stick that down and just wrap it around. Don't make it too tight because we are going to be kind of cinching this up a little bit with some more twine. So don't make it too tight. There we go. Perfect. Now, once you have these, we're going to stick these down to our card base. So I'm going to just add some more adhesive on the back of these. And all of my card bases are boho blue. So I have 3 card bases, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And these are going to go down onto our card base. Just like that. So our cards are coming together really quick. They're going to be gorgeous. A little bit more on this one. I'm putting a lot of adhesive on these because it has that ribbon wrapped around, and so I don't want any parts of it to decide to pop up and come undone. All right. There we go. And our last one. There we go. Perfect. Aren't those gorgeous? So you can do anything from here. We're going to add some little embellishments and finish these off. So I have some Misty Moonlight cardstock, and I clear heat embossed on labels from the All That dies. I'm just going to lay all 3 of my cards out so we can stick these down. And I'm just going to adhere it down right over the ribbon. Just like this. I already have dimensionals on the back of them, so they are easy to just stick down quickly. All right. And I have greetings. Again, these greetings are stamped. They're stamped in Misty Moonlight on Very Vanilla, and then they are die cut using that Sentiment Silhouettes dies, and these already have dimensionals on the back as well, so I'm just going to stick these down. And I have a nice little variety of cards here. We have a birthday, a thanks, and then just an encouragement card. All right. I'm going to use some Baker's twine. This is our vanilla. This is from our Essentials package, and I am doing 2 strands of it, so I'm just folding 2 strands, and we're going to tie some ribbons on here. So I'm just going to thread this under the boho blue ribbon, and then we're just going to tie a bow. And I like to do this after I get my greeting on, just to make sure that the greeting fits, the bow fits, everything fits. So we're going to do all 3 of these. The Baker's twine, this is the Essentials Baker's twine. It is on sale, 10% off ribbons and twines. This one is, I wrote these all down, $9.90, and you get 5 spools. So you get the vanilla, the white, the black, and then a crumb cake. So it is fantastic. So we have this fun little bow there. So let's do another one. I'm gonna pull off a nice little length of that, trim off the spool here, and then we're going to slide this under and tie our bow. So I love doing it this way. I love getting the double bows by folding that twine in half. You're gonna get the double bows, which I just love the look of. And just trim off that end. All right, I have a new roll here. I don't think I have enough on my old rolls, so we're just gonna do this one more time. Okay. And under the ribbon, if you want to tack down this ribbon a little bit more, you can always add a glue dot under it. But with it adhered on the back, I don't find that it needs to be tacked down anymore. All right, let's finish up this one, and then we have one more embellishment to add, and then we'll be all done. So trim that end. All right, perfect. So let's bring all our cards back in. These are looking pretty gorgeous. Now I have some in color dots. These are in our annual catalog as well. They match all of the in colors, which goes very well with that Let's Go Fishing DSP, and I'm just going to add 3 of each of these to the cards. The embellishments are not on sale, but if you are saving on all your cardstock in your DSP, you can splurge on some embellishments to go onto your cards. But everything else, the inks that we used, the DSPs, the ribbons, those are all on sale. So make sure to grab those. And last card here. And this will finish up these cards. You'll have to let me know. I'll bring in the other ones in just a sec. You'll have to let me know if you love the, I should be using my take or pick tool or something and not my, on my fingers for this. Do you like it in the blue, or do you like it in the copper clay and the wild wheat? So you're gonna get two completely different varieties here. They both look amazing. They both have that same cut pattern. Now this one, I used the DSP in the reverse way, but it doesn't matter. You can go either way with this. Like, we're just, let me know, do you like the blue variety or like the copper clay variety? All right, so that is with our Let's Go Fishing. That is one little variety there. Now I'm going to show you with the Fresh as a Daisy Suite. This one is easier. We're not trimming up the DSP as well. I just have two pieces of DSP. I have one here and then a little scrap on the side. And I use this one to make 3 amazing cards as well. The greetings on these come from the Happy Labels punch. Well, the punches with the Happy Labels punch, the stamp set is the Happy Labels as well. Again, I used some ribbon from the annual catalog and I tied it. This is the same linen thread. This is the very vanilla baker's twine, not linen thread, but I colored it with my Stampin' Blends to make it match the DSP a little more. This one I used copper clay, this one I used Moody Mauve, and the Stampin' Blends are on sale too during this catalog, or during the sale, so you can shop for those in the next couple of days for Stampin' Blends. Stock up on Stampin' Blends. And then the last one is with the Stargazing DSP. All of these backgrounds, that's just DSP. I just trimmed that up. And then the planets all come from the Stargazing DSP too. I just die cut those using the Reach for the Stars dies. And the rings here are also from those Reach for the Star dies. They are with that holographic paper, and that is also on sale. You can get that holographic specialty paper on sale during this sale too. So you'll have to let me know, planets, daisies, or the Let's Go Fishing. All of these are made with our fabulous designer series paper, and you can do this with any designer series paper you have. This one would be really cute with the Zoo Crew DSP. You can do just a pattern in the back and then just cut out those little animals in the Zoo Crew DSP and do the same kind of layout. This one is great for any DSP with a big bold pattern, and then these are great for just background patterns. So I hope that gives you guys lots of ideas. Make sure that if you are shopping the seasonal sale, head to my online store, use this host code. Next week on Wednesday, I will not be live. It's a holiday week next week, so I am going to take the week off. But I will be live this Sunday for week 8 of my 12 weeks of Christmas. And you guys will not want to miss that one. We are making an adorable little project. So make sure you join me here on Sunday for week 8 of my 12 weeks of Christmas. I hope you enjoyed all of these cards and have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.